Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is part two of the steps for my Silverado. Um, and you can see there it is. It's not just like a bar, whatever. It's got a unique look to it. Let's go look at the other side. Now, what I did that is very unique on this setup here is, yep, they light up red. Okay, and you can see it comes on with the button because I just hit the button to unlock it. Okay, lock it. You heard it. You saw the turn signal up front flash. When I unlock it, it lights up. Okay, and what I have is I have a little strip underneath here, a little strip underneath here, and all up along underneath here. And obviously you can tell I tied it into the taillight circuit under the hood. Let's go look at the under the hood. Now, my truck, again, this is a 2014 Chevrolet Silverado. It's a double cab. And the last video I went through, I went kind of covered mounting the brackets, bolting those to the truck itself. And I think all of the steps are gonna work kind of the same. I had my wife try it because, you know, that's the main reason I got the steps. But I also decided that I wanted to light them up. How many people can say they have lighted steps? I just hope I don't get in trouble with the law enforcement. So, without further ado, let's look under the hood. I don't know if you remember the video I covered where I actually have lights under the hood. Okay? So like I said, probably should have popped this before I got started, but it's all good. You can see this is what I used. Okay, I thought a 2 amp fuse would be enough, but it was not. Okay, this is the circuit for my lights on my steps. This is the circuit for this light here. Okay, and then this is for my daytime running lights, which are right here, that come on when the ignition is keyed on. Okay, so I did that. You can see I got a couple added fuses in there. At first I did a 2 amp fuse. I thought that would be enough. I've got a 2 amp fuse for these, but the current draw is a little bit more than 2 amps, I guess, because I blew the 2 amp fuse. But look at that. That is awesome. Okay, so I got my little light here. I want to get up underneath and show you what I've got. And you can see right there's the plug. And I used a plug. It's a weatherproof plug. This whole project, the steps, the lights, the plugs, cost me maybe $230. The steps themselves were $800, or I'm sorry, were about $180. The roll of lights was about $15, and I can't factor in the cost of the plug because I already had the plug. Now, my original intention was I was going to put some 3M bonding tape, molding tape to the steel, put the light to the steel. I got some I don't know what they're called, adhesive squares. So what I've got here is I've got 2 strips here that are tied in. One strip goes this way, okay? The other strip goes down. I had to drill a hole here, and there's a strip here. Then I had to drill a hole here and drill a hole here. And then there's a little jumper wire going from here to here, and I've got this all zip tied down underneath. I've got it all zip tied down underneath so that it's going to be held in place accordingly. Sorry, but I'm bringing you up underneath. So that you can see what I've got. Okay, so and then for extra adhesion, I put some silicone on the LED. You can see there's a silicone there. Okay, you can see there's a flex loom that I made. Okay, there's a hole I drilled. Okay, flex loom. You can see it goes down in. Okay, and there is the adhesive square and the zip tie that I put on. Okay, so this wire here in the flex loom doesn't flop around. Now, does it look kind of hokey with all the silicone stuff on there? Oh yeah, it does. But you can't see that. All you see is this. Boom. I wonder if I did too much light. It is really bright. I guess we'll find out. So, anyways, like I said, this is a 2014 Chevrolet Silverado. I know it's going to be the exact same for a 14 Sierra double cab, but I imagine like Tahoe, Yukon, Suburban, that's all going to be relatively the same. All the brackets, I covered that with my last video. All the brackets are going to be very similar, whereas this one had like right in here, for example, somewhere in here, I used speed nuts, whereas right here where it bolts down to the underside is actually a bolt and a nut. And that's, I've seen other kits that have the speed nut at both places at each bracket, whereas this one just has the speed nut on the top bolt and a nut and bolt on the bottom bolt. And I showed that in my last video. So yeah, that's my video. Just wanted to show off my new lighting setup. So if this gives you an idea of something to do to your truck, something to help your buddy with on his truck, give me a like, give me a thumbs up. If this is something you'd like to share on to your buddy, go ahead and share the video. Otherwise, like I say in all of my videos, if you want to see what my next video is, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And like I said, it's never the same thing. I can't say it's one particular content versus another. So until my next video, I will see you later. Have a good day. Thank you. Oh, by the way, today is December 17th, 2022. These steps arrived actually today is Saturday, actually last weekend, but I've been working on these, and because I live in Vegas, but it's actually really cold out here, so when I gooped up all the silicone on these and I put the adhesive down, because those LED strips come with their own adhesive, and when I put all that down, I did that in a house, so that with it not being so cold, it'd probably stick better. And that's what I was talking about when I put the tape down. It did want to stick, but I was trying to do that here in the garage, and that could have been the issue. So again, I'm sorry for rambling on. That's my video on my new and improved steps. And like I said, what's really great about these is it's not a standard bar, and they're also black, and you can see they've got texture in there, so there's no I don't have to worry about a plastic step pad. I'm out in Vegas, and UV is an issue out here. I don't have to worry about. See, this is the box that they came in. I'm looking to see if there's a model on here somewhere. DNA motoring. Looks like step B-ZTL-8123 or something like that. So, anyways, yeah, that's my video, and I hope it maybe helped you out. So give me some comments, questions. So I'll see you on the next one. Thank you. Goodbye.